Hey everybody, and welcome to the BullSheepParty. And in this one we're going to be reviewing the newest electric vehicle added to the game, the Obey Omnis EGT. As always, we're going to be taking a look at its exterior, its interior, the way it customizes, handles performance and all that good stuff in Los Santos Customs, and ultimately I'm going to be telling you if it's worth it. And with that, let's start with the 360 on the vehicle, pretend you didn't see that, and I'm going to give you some facts about it. First off, it's based on the Audi e-tron GT. It costs $1.8 million new, and in terms of interactivity, this is what you can expect from it. You can open all four doors, the hood, and the, well, let's just call this the extra trunk, because I really hate the word frunk. So, yeah, it's very faithful to what it's based on, but is it any good in terms of performance? We're gonna find out soon. One detail that I really like is, you see how here the rear window panel stays on the car? That's something that I haven't seen before in GTA Online, and for that matter in real life. But in terms of the visuals, that's what you can expect from the exterior. But more interestingly, let's jump in and look at what the interior looks like. And honestly, it doesn't look like an electric vehicle. It looks like a mid-2010s Audi. So yeah, thank you, Rockstar. The sound of the vehicle makes... I'm sorry, I meant the sound the vehicle makes... That's right, it's electric, so no sound. The headlight situation is this. So, cool! Let's see what type of drivetrain we have. And the first thing I notice is that we have a pop-up spoiler, which I really like. We have a four-wheel drive system here, and we're off to Los Santos Customs to customize this bad boy. And on our way there, I'm gonna be sharing with you my thoughts and impressions of the stock version of the EGT. And something that I want to mention before saying anything about that is that this vehicle can be equipped with missile jammers, basically everything that was released in last DLC. So if you go in the agency garage, you can equip machine guns, whatever the case. Actually, let me look at my notes for a second. Hold on for just a second while I play this elevator music. So it can be equipped with a missile jammer, remote control unit, slick mines, and armor plating. So, the more you know. In terms of how the vehicle performs, really well. The low center of gravity helps it corner. It's really snappy because it's electric. However, the top speed might not be great. Again, because it's electric, just like real electric vehicles. And something that I really miss is the sound. I really don't like electric vehicles because they make no sound. So let's do this. And we're here. Something that I didn't mention before is that this vehicle is a part of the sports car category in GTA Online. You can sell it for a huge loss, as you can see here, and let's just repair it and start upgrading the performance. I can upgrade the engine on an electric vehicle. Interesting. Okay, moving on. Let's see now. The next one is the... Wow, that's it. Okay, so we can upgrade the engine on an electric vehicle, but we can't upgrade, for example, the transmission or the turbo. Okay, that makes a lot of sense to me, Rockstar. Why have one if you don't have the other? Anyway. Okay, so I guess the the difference isn't going to be night and day compared to before and after upgrading it. And this is the only vehicle that I've seen from this DLC that actually has a front bumper customization option. All other vehicles have a front splitter customization option. And this one does a rear splitter customization option, but... Nah, I think I'm gonna stick with the OEM one. Fenders! That actually looks kinda cool. We can modify the grille a little bit. I don't know why, I think the car looks better with the front painted on, as opposed to being black. Let's see, the hood option. We can put on a carbon hood, which is something that I do like. Here are all the liveries that I'm not gonna select, but for your consideration, since this is a review video. Wow, and they go from ugly to worse. Actually, I kind of like this one. Not for $30,000, but I kind of like this one. Okay, moving on. License plate. We're gonna go with the old yellow and black. Roof options. Wow. Okay, moving on. Side skirts. I don't like those. Spoiler. Okay. And I, as a matter of fact, have no idea if this impacts the traction, because the car is already maxed out. But I'm gonna put this one on because I really like the retractable spoiler that the car comes with. So hopefully that's not gonna mess it up. We're gonna... Oh, we can slam it to the ground. I don't like that. We're gonna go with the sports suspension. Wheels, kind of like those. Let's see, window tint. Let's go with light tint. And it's time to respray the vehicle. So let's see. What's an Audi color? An Audi color. What do you guys think? Maybe shadow silver? Maybe that's too ordinary. Let's see, what's a good color for an Audi? Good color, good color. Actually, brown. Chocolate brown. Doesn't look that bad. Secondary color, let's go with matte. Ooh, and it changes the trim color on the inside. That's really cool. Let's go with midnight purple. Crew emblem. Oh, in the middle of the hood? Okay, that's sick. Okay, so let's go outside and look at our work. And the vehicle still makes no sound, which is not surprising because it's electric. Stupid. Wow, but even though we only upgraded the engine, quote-unquote engine, the difference in power is actually noticeable. I'm legitimately surprised by this. Yeah, the acceleration is very good. Very, very, very good. In terms of acceleration, it might be near the top of its class, and the way the vehicle handles around corners is like no other. Well, except other electric vehicles, just because it's low center of gravity. It's really fun. It's very... The word that I like to use in these situations is predictable. It's very predictable the way it behaves because, as I said before, it's an all-wheel drive car and it has such a low center of gravity. The brakes aren't great. The top speed, from what I can tell so far, is not great. But yeah, acceleration is good, and it's by far the best customizing vehicle out of the entire DLC, which is not saying much because all the other vehicles customize like garbage. But wow, $1.8 million, you say? Not a bad deal. I gotta be honest. I really like the pop-up rear spoiler. Something that could make this car a little bit better for me, and I know this is not like the original that this one is based on, but if they made it a convertible, somehow. I just want a convertible in the game. I love convertibles in the game. And if you can have a convertible with a hydraulic spoiler, that's gonna be my favorite vehicle in the entire game. I promise you that. Unless it's not, in which case just forget what I just said. But back to this one, the EGT. I like it. Is it worth $1.8 million? I guess so. Top speed, not that great, but the acceleration is decent, and wow, the traction and the handling is really good. So it's really fun to drive. It's a fun car, all in all. So is it worth it? Yeah, I think so. Wow, one headlight's already out. And you can also, don't forget, fully equip it in the agency garage. So you can basically make this a full-blown James Bond vehicle, if that's your thing. It's not mine, so we're not going to be doing that in this video. But if it's yours, I'm not judging. I'm not judging. Do what you want. And I guess that's going to be the end of this one. Thank you so much to everybody that watched. Hopefully you liked what you saw. If that's the case, please don't forget to leave a like. Please subscribe to the channel because there's a lot more content coming your way, DLC and otherwise. And with all that said and done, I'll catch you all in the next one.